What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hopefully you've already received your emails about your Galaxy Z Fold 7 or Flip 7 or watch shipping today. It should have, I know some people have already received those emails. I personally have not yet, but I know some people have here in the States and all across the world. Some people are receiving it as early as tomorrow, so it's really cool for them. Now let's talk about the two things that are really holding back the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in your eyes, not my eyes, in your eyes, because there's a laundry list of things that could always be improved. Some of those things, I have a little list here, is that charging speeds could be improved. This only has 25 watts of charging speed on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. And of course, you might want 45 watts or 65 watts or something much faster. I think we all can agree we would love that. Now, is it a damning feature that it's not there, that the charging speed, so I'm just not going to upgrade? I think that the minority of people that would be concerned with that is probably low enough that they would still buy the phone, because 25 watts honestly it's not terrible. It's good enough. I think we can all agree with that. Telephoto camera might leave a little bit to be desired. You know, if you want to zoom out 5x, 10x, whatever it is, and get better quality photos, that might be something that people want better at. But I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not taking too many photos that are like far beyond in the distance, and I want amazing quality. It's more just to show the feature off. It's not really anything crazy. Speakers, they are a slight downgrade versus last generation in some terms. Some ways they're equal, so it really depends on how you look at it. Are they so bad that you instantly notice it? I don't think they are, but when you compare them side by side, yeah, sure, you can notice some differences on there. Other things could be you want the IP rating improved. It's IP48 still, which is like dust particles like that are a certain size, and there is water resistance. Obviously, we've had that for a while. Those things would be nice if they're improved as well, pushing those up to IP68 or something, so that we have full dust and water resistance like the reported Pixel 10 Pro Fold has. But what are the two things that really are hurting you guys? And I've done videos about this previously, but I think it needs a little bit more addition to it, because I think if they added these and improved these things, people would walk away very, very impressed and maybe call it a perfect folding phone. Nothing's perfect, but basically a perfect folding phone at that point. So one of them would be that they increase the battery size. 4,400 milliamps on this phone. You could look at that and be like, wow, that's tiny. You're looking at a Pixel 10 Pro Fold, which has 5,000. The S25 Ultra has 5,000. A lot of phones have bigger batteries than this. I think even the iPhone has a bigger battery than this. There's tons of phones that have bigger batteries than this. There's a lot of folding phones that have much bigger batteries. The OnePlus, the new OnePlus 13 is like a 5,600 milliamp battery. There's other Chinese foldables that have bigger batteries. It's a small battery, totally agree. But sometimes I'm getting good battery life. Sometimes the battery life, not so bad. So it depends on what it is. It's good, it's bad, it's really bad. I've had it both directions. I've had as low as like the other day, and I had the phone on early, so it was running and stuff, but I had it was pretty bad. It was like 3 hours of screen on time. It still got me until about 1 p.m., like just using the battery, but that's not that great. I've had it as high as over 6, at least the average would have been about over 6 hours of screen on time. Generally, it's sitting in between 4 and 6, 4 and 5, somewhere in that direction, and maybe things will get better or worse as more updates and things come out. So yeah, having a bigger battery, that would be something. If anything in the world I could choose about the Z Fold 7, it would probably be a bigger battery, because I wouldn't mind not having to charge it or be concerned maybe with bringing it out into the real world and be like, might want to charge that thing up. It's a little bit scary, especially coming from the Fold 6, where I had to charge that thing multiple times a day. This has been better in that regard, but we'll see as the battery ages and more updates come for the phone through apps and firmware updates, things could get worse or better. but we'll wait and see. But anyways, yeah, that would be a great thing to have. The other thing, as you guys are very vocal about, I don't need it, I don't care about it. I know there's a lot of people that are like me that don't care about it, but is S Pen support. And there's rumors they're gonna bring back S Pen support with the Fold 8 or Fold 9 or Fold 10, that they're working on a technology. They've already said it, that they have the technology. They wanna perfect it though, where they can keep the phones this thin and light and still put a new digitizer of some sort that would allow the people to use the S Pen on the main display of their Galaxy Z Fold 7. And me not needing the S Pen, again, I am not it hasn't come to me at one day where I'm like, oh gosh, I really wish I had an S Pen so I could write on this. I don't think that ever, but at the same time, I love to see everybody happy at the same time, especially if you don't have to downgrade or change in a worse way things. And I really think they made this phone awesome. Like, it's got tons of improvements in terms of like just good daily stuff that really makes sense, from the better cameras to the thinner, lighter design to the better, faster OS and smoothness and bigger screens. Those are like the main things that I absolutely love about this. And they're things I use all the time and I'm super impressed by, and they feel like a giant upgrade in terms of that. But yeah, if you added in bigger battery and you added in S Pen support to the 8, I don't see what people would be rowdy about. I know they would complain about the charging speed if it wasn't improved, and maybe the IP certification if it was not improved, but it wouldn't be very loud. It'd be little whispers. And because those are the two things that they didn't change, and obviously they removed the S Pen support this year. So, you know, having that option to add those back would be massive to the Galaxy Z Fold 8 line, and again, who knows, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I think my guess is that I think the 8, man, I don't know if they'll add the S Pen support. I kind of doubt it. I think if they're gonna re-add it, it'll come into the 9 or something. I think next year's phone, and I'll probably do a video on this in the coming months, but I think that the Z Fold 8 would end up bringing with it slightly bigger battery. I think they'll go to like I think they'll go 47 to 5,000 milliamps battery on the Z Fold 8. I think the ultra wide camera will be improved to 50 megapixels like it was on the S25 Ultra this year. I think obviously the newer processor, I think they'll keep the main camera the exact same. It'll be the same, you know, lens, 200 megapixel, all that. I think the display sizes will stay the same. I think the bezel size will stay the same. I don't think the 8 will be a major upgrade, but I think if the only two things I can see them really upgrading and selling it as a major push would be the IP certification full at IP68 and also improving the battery size, but not drastically like to meet their competitors, but to get closer to it. Those would be my guess at the moment what they would do. But other than that, it's awesome phone, guys. I know I see it in the comments. You guys are so excited about it. I was so excited about it, and I still am. I can't wait. My wife has handled this phone and is like, wow, especially when I put this Thinborn case on here, which I've done a video on recently. And she was like, wow, that thing is so light and so thin. It's crazy. And having the bigger displays is also really cool. So definitely, if you're thinking about it, I would say definitely give this a try. Give it an order, see what you can get. They have some great deals going on, like even better than the original pre-order. So check those links in my description, and it supports what I do. If you love the channels and the videos that I make, you definitely want to check that out. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.